What's up everyone, Chip here. Today we're gonna do a live com with the Bloodthirst deck. Hopefully I can give some tips on how to use it and we can get into a game. Wow. Usually it took me like a million tries to actually get into this game. So anyways, I'm gonna be using the Vamp deck. And I try and cut my deck down to 60 cards. I'm at 61 right now. But basically I take out like things like the bats and stuff that aren't vampires, because really this is a deck that leans on vampires, as you can see here. Oh wait, that's not the card. But there's another card that destroys creatures, but you have to have 2 vampires out to use it. He's using the blue deck, which is a pretty big nuisance for the vampire deck, because it can stop quite a lot of my abilities. I'm not going to play that because there's no point in playing that when you can't use the ability. I will, however, play that just to get that out of the way. I don't want to get down to 16 right off the bat. So let's see what he does here. He's using that pretty early, so must not have too much in his hand. Again, I'm gonna wait because there's no rush. He doesn't have anything out. I do, however, have to destroy something now, and I'm going to destroy this guy right here. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try and get this guy out as soon as he plays another creature, which he didn't play anything that time, which is no big deal to me. I'll just wait. I'm sure at this point he's worried that I have all destruction cards, which is why he's saving mana, but that's not the case. I know he can counter me right now, so there's really no point, because of the deck that he has. You always want to be aware of doing anything when they have that much mana available, because the blue deck is quite a lot of counters. Now this has become kind of stupid. It's become a waiting game basically. Now, who's gonna play their stuff first? He knows that I can destroy him based on the deck that I have, I'm sure. And so he did. There he goes. But now I know that he can't counter as soon as I put something into the battlefield, he won't be able to counter it, which is a big help to me. Let's see if he puts something out. If he does, I'll use this guy. If not, I'm going to play my best card, which is really, I'm going to get this guy out. I imagine he has some type of creature control card in there somewhere though, so this card's almost just as good as that one. I'll just have to destroy it. Well, he used up all his mana to do that, so basically I just have to destroy that guy and I'll get him back. Trying to do some quick math here. Yeah, okay, so I can play her for 5, and then I'll be able to play this one and tap her, I believe, so. Yeah, so she just became stronger. Which is pretty useful for me. I have 2 flyers that can hit really hard. Well, not really hard, but pretty good. And of course, another mind control. But again, he used all his mana. They'll be able to take that out really easy because he only has one monster out, one creature out. And I'll just play that guy, get him out there, because he only has 1 card, so it's better to use that card soon before they get trash cards out, because once they have trash cards out, they'll just destroy those, and there's really no point. And I'll get this guy out, because he's going to buff my Stalking Bloodsucker, so I'll be able to hit with him right away. Since I only have 1 mana left, I may as well play this unblockable guy. At this point, he's getting in quite a lot of trouble, because I still have a lot of things that can counter, and he's using all of his mana to get his stuff out, so he can't really stop it. If he would be better off just playing lesser cards and saving mana to counter. I assume with how many cards he has to have multiple counters, but he's just leaving himself unable to use them. Because he's got 8 cards in his hand right now. You know he has something in there. And that's another. He used all his mana. He saved no mana, and he put out a card that, just by being targeted, will be destroyed. Which is basically 0 threat. And I'm going to use this one right now. Now I'm going to play her. And I'm basically going to get all my creatures out this turn, but I'm going to wait, because as you can see, this guy's Bloodthirst, so you never want to put him out before you attack. You always want to put him out afterwards. I'm going to save this guy, because he buffs my other vampires, and he can just as easily destroy me with a trash card. It's just a simple 1 mana card, 2/2. There's no point in doing that. That would be a big waste. You always want to kind of protect your buffing cards. They're more valuable to you just being on the battlefield, not being a part of combat. I basically have an army out at this point. 6 cards is all mostly of good value cards, especially with the buffer, so I don't know why he did that. He basically didn't do anything beforehand. He used all his mana just to play that. So it was, I guess, to get another land out. I don't know. That was kind of pointless. Maybe it's because he knows he has to do something now. But he didn't do anything. He did save some mana, however. So I have to believe he's wanting me to put this guy back out now. So I'm just going to wait. It's always better to play it safe when you have a stronger card. Just wait. There's no reason to get hasty. I've got him like pretty much right where I want him. He can't do anything. I'm gonna wait. That's a fair trade-off, because actually this is just a 2 mana card. I got life from him, and now he has nothing. And I'm just gonna save my card. He probably thought I'd put it out, but because of the deck he has, You just have to be aware. So he has 2 mana, and there is a 2 mana card in that deck that can counter, but he played another one. So now I know he can't counter. And he didn't even kick that. And what that means is basically that he's done, because he used all his mana to do that, so. And this guy got buffed from that. And he conceded. So that was just a little pro tip on how to play, and also pretty good tip on how to play against the blue deck, I think. So thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you next time.